guys, what's going on? It's Nim back here, and today I want to talk to you guys a little bit about how I ended up with this car, and yeah, how I actually got my S2000. Alright, so if you guys didn't know, before I got this car, I didn't actually have my manual license, so I didn't know how to drive a manual car. So when I got this car, I started to learn. So before that, I really had no idea. So if you guys are wondering, is S2000 a good car to learn or get as your first car, I'm here to tell you guys, it is a great car to learn. I mean, it's a bit difficult. Well, my car was a little bit difficult because it had an aftermarket clutch, but if you had the OEM clutch, which is a lot softer and easier on your foot, you will have no trouble learning, guys. Take it from me, I learned how to drive manual in about a week with this car. Alright, so getting back to how I ended up with this car. So yeah, before I was even thinking about buying a car, I just had a look around on car sales or Gumtree, just what kind of cars I would be interested in. I mean, I always wanted to have an S2000, but they were a little bit over my price range. So in Australia, the average amount you pay for a decent S2000 is around 18 to 23 grand, which I really didn't even have close to. So my price range was around 16 or like 14 to 16. So yeah, so getting an S2000 was pretty much out of my league. So I was looking around for more like Integras or like S15s. But I really just wanted to have an S2000, but I had no money for it. So so one day when I was looking around, I saw this car for sale. So this car was on sale on the other side of the city, not where I live. So it was quite a drive, and I contacted them asking how the car was, if it's been an accident or any major engine or transmission or things, problems like that. And they got back to me and told me there's nothing wrong with it. So yeah, I went and had a look at the car. So first thing when I looked at the car, the biggest problem was the paint was horrible, guys. If you guys have seen on my photos, the paint on this car is horrendous. It's black, so it magnifies the worstness even more, because black just shows the scratches and the dirt and the imperfections a lot more than any other color would. So yeah, I asked them, can you guys fix the paint a little bit or give me a cut and a polish? And yeah, they agreed to it. So I was like, you know what, that sounds a pretty good deal. So looking at other stuff, I checked around to see if there was any rust or any problems like that, and yeah, there was none of that. So after that, I looked at the engine bay. Yeah, so I looked at the engine bay, and it wasn't the cleanest engine bay I've seen. It was a little bit iffy to me, but after driving the car, I mean, I didn't drive it because I didn't know how to drive manual, so my brother drove it around, and he said, yeah, even though the car isn't perfect, the condition isn't perfect, the feel of driving and the mechanics of the car it's pretty good. So yeah, but there was one problem. I'll get to that in a bit. So yeah, so we gave him a quote, and we told him we'll take this car for this amount if you can give it to us with roadworthy. So yeah, we got that. So when we went to pick it up, on the way home, we were on the freeway. So when we were test driving the car, we didn't go on the freeway. So we haven't gone on the 6th gear before. So we only went from 1, 2, 3, 4 to 5 on the normal roads. So on the way back on the freeway, my brother just called me in the middle of the road, and he was like, dude, is there a 6th gear on the S2000? And I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure there is a 6th gear on a Honda S2000. And he's like, but I can't go into it, it's blocked. So I was like, maybe S2000s don't have 6th gear. Just remember, guys, I didn't know about this car much when I bought it. I mean, I knew it had a 6th gear and I knew what the car was, but it kind of put some doubt in my mind if there was a 5th gear, 5 gear S2000 or something like that. So I searched up on the internet on the middle of the freeway, and yeah, of course, the S2000 has 6 gears. And then we called the owner of the car And we were like, dude, how come your car doesn't have a 6th gear? And he was like, it does, it's working. And we're like, no, it's not. We're just on the way home and we can't go to 6th gear on the freeway. Guys, imagine driving a high revving engine or S2000 or any car like that on the freeway on the 5th gear. The car drives at like 4,000 RPM, so you're pretty much at VTEC the whole time on the freeway. That is really, really uncomfortable. So yeah, so he was like, we'll try to do something about it, and then he hung up, and then we went home, and we were like, dude, this is a bit fucked up. I mean, what the hell, a car without the last gear, what's wrong with it? So I had a look online. I had a look on s2ki.com and a couple of forums online, and yeah, they all had that problem. Apparently it's a common problem on the S2000. It's called the 5th gear lockout. Yeah, so I looked at how to fix it. So there are 2 ways to fix it. The easiest way is to fix it is to drive the car up to 6,500 RPM on the 5th gear and then force the gear into 6th gear, like shove it, like completely like grab it and pull it down to 6th gear. Well, which is obviously the easy thing, but in Melbourne there aren't really many roads you can go 170 kilometers per hour. So that's pretty hard for me to do. So the next thing is to do it mechanically. Take the gearbox out and yeah, clean the lockout and let the gear go down. But which is, I mean, it's really expensive to pull the gearbox out on a car. I mean, it's not easy. There's a lot of manual labor and you got to pay for that. So yeah. So I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll just do the 6th gear lockout fixed by driving it to 6,500. So yeah, so that's the only problem that I had on my car when I got it. Oh yeah, there was another little problem, which was in the suspension. So this car had 20-inch wheels on it when I got it, guys. Just imagine an S2000 with 20-inch wheels and lowered to the ground. And it wasn't lowered on coilovers, it was just lowered on lowering coils. And it wasn't even in like a good coil brand or something that's actually going to help the car. Ooh, there's like a really nice Porsche on the other side, guys. Ooh, that looks really nice. Yeah, so it was lowered on shitty coils, and yeah, the car was way too low, like what an S2000 should be. So yeah, the first thing I did when I got the car was swap out that suspension to factory OEM. That's what I'm running at the moment. I really don't worry about rushing into getting coilovers because the stock suspension is more than enough on this car. I mean, the car isn't like a boat or anything. You guys have seen my car. The car looks good even on the stock height. But obviously I do want to get coils. But that's another question. So the guy that I'm going to right now, he also has a S2000 and his one is mad. He's got CE28 bronze wheels on it. If he's driving his car, I'll show you when I get there, but the car is amazing, guys. Oh yeah, before I put stock suspension on, there's a little bump over here, and with my old suspension I wasn't able to clear it. I'll go through it right now. The road is in such a weird angle. If like, your car is lowered, it just can't. Ugh. Ooh, I thought I was gonna hit that as well. Yeah, so he's not really living on a street that's lower car friendly. So there's another one right here. Yeah, that's alright. So that one's tiny, but the one before, I mean, it's not a big bump, but it's just the way the road is angled. But he told me to come to his house at around 2:40, so I'm exactly on time right now. Alright guys, this car's coming. You guys can see it. That's the S2000. It's amazing. Oh, it looks so good. Look at that. Look at that. He's got converter and everything. I'll take you guys over there in a second.
A few moments later.
Hey guys, sorry I couldn't show you guys his car properly. He had to go really quick. He just got home from work and yeah, he got some work to do. So I got what I need to be done and I'm just on the way home now. We actually haven't had this nice of a day in a while. Like, it's so sunny and nice outside today. You guys can probably see, usually my videos are really dark and gloomy, but today it's really nice. So yeah, getting back to the topic that we were talking about before, when I was looking to buy this car, the main things I really looked for is the interior quality of the car, because to me, a nice interior always shows the owner took care of the car, because you know that's what he can actually control. The outside look of the car, you know, any idiot can scratch your car and do things like that, but the interior, you have the most control of it. So a nice interior always is a really good sign. And the other thing I look for in my car is a healthy engine, especially because this is a really high revving, high compression engine. You need a healthy engine because you're going to be revving this car quite a lot, because that's what it's made to do. I mean, it's a Honda, so they're reliable, they last for a long time, but you still want to make sure your car has a nice engine, because that's the thing that costs the most to fix. Anything else, it's fine. You can, you know, cosmetics, you have no issue fixing. Any little things, that's nothing to worry about. But when it comes to engine, you really gotta make sure it's good, because you know you don't want to play with that kind of stuff. But yeah guys, if you guys really enjoy this kind of vlogs, I mean on the go and while I'm driving, yeah, let me know please, because I'll be doing a lot more of these if you guys actually enjoy them. So in the comment section, please let me know if you guys want to see more of me just talking about random topics while I'm driving my car. You know, which is it's a really fun thing for me to do, because when I'm driving, I'm not really doing anything. This kind of, you know, I don't know, it makes it really fun for me as well. Hey guys, just got home now. Oh, it's so sunny today. Love it. Anyway, thanks for watching this video, guys. Yeah, I really hope you guys enjoy this kind of videos, because I really love making them. You know, going for a drive and just talking while I'm doing it. It's just really fun and easy. So I hope you guys really enjoy this, especially me talking about how I got this car. And yeah, guys, just let me know, you know, what you guys think are the most important things to look at when you're buying a new car or second-hand new car. So yeah, catch you guys in the next time.